We are officially live. Okay, so you guys probably have no idea how much you know, but you know one heck of a lot.
No, Gary, we know.
It's really impressive what you guys know right now. I actually have never gone into this much detail in any of my classes before on rational expressions. But the reason I can is because of you guys, because you are capable of handling it. I haven't totally overwhelmed you guys yet, which is great. Now some of you are a little bit, because like I know somebody asked me the other day, they said, why are we learning this? Like it's so confusing. And well, that's a good question, and I'm going to answer that my way. My way is that are you likely to use this? Most of you know I have never used this in real life. I have never graphed one of these in real life in order to create a hyperbola on my living room, carpet. It's not something I use every day. Now, might I use it? Yes.
Actually,
Totally.
you do use it every day because you're teaching us.
But I use it every day because as a teacher, for sure. But what I would say is there are studies, and I know I've mentioned this before to you guys, and a lot of what we have done in Algebra 1, the likelihood of you using it on a regular basis is low, right? It's not like you're going to be, you don't need to know how to factor and graph quadratic equations in order to shop for groceries, right? It's the things you do on a daily basis often don't need what you're learning here, right? And I get that. But the reason I love math partly because it's sort of like a puzzle. I like math so much more than like crossword puzzles. I can't stand crossword puzzles, but I love math. It's because crossword puzzles, I never know the answer. I don't know another name for this weird thing I've never heard of before. But math, I can figure it out. It makes sense. I can use logic to figure out an answer, right? And so I like that personally. However, there are studies, lots of studies. It's totally a fact that every time you learn a new idea, every time, no exception whatsoever, every time you learn something new, and I forgot what they're called. What are in the brain? The neurons, right? You've got neurons that actually grow out and actually connect with other neurons, and you essentially become smarter. You are actually a smarter person at the end of a math class than you are at the beginning of a math class, right? You are a smarter person at the end of a humanities class than you are before that humanities class. And if you continue to allow those dendrites and whatever and neurons and stuff to grow together more and more, you become smarter and smarter and smarter. And if you notice, it's so funny, the people that have gotten really good at something, have you noticed how much they're so good at something partly because they do it all the time, right? They're excited, they're passionate, those things are growing in, they're actually becoming smarter. So as we do this stuff, it's sort of an opportunity for you to allow that brain to actually get to build, and it will help you. It will definitely help you. It may not help you for this, but it will help you in life. No question, because you will be smarter. You will be capable of handling more things. You'll be capable of, making $1 million or more, right? Wow. I'm going to do. I actually have a class. A series of classes. I was talking to actually Elizabeth's dad, who is a bank manager person, so to speak. Or I don't know exactly what he's done, to be honest with you. But he's maybe not a bank, but he's a financial, professional financial guy, right? I don't know exactly what he does, but we were talking about 3 weeks ago, and he said, the thing I can't understand is why one of the main things that affects everybody in their life, probably more than anything else, is money. And we never talk about it. It's never talked about in school. With exception, I actually teach a whole class on debt. And that'll be one of my gifts to you guys before you leave, because it's important that you understand what debt is and how dangerous it can be because it can be really unbelievably dangerous.
Like the sharks. They'll
and-
kill you.
And yes, and so I will be doing that, probably in the next couple months. I'm not sure exactly when. But I was telling him about that, and then suddenly we thought, hey, let's design a course on money that helps you guys understand, because you guys have no idea how powerful a position you are in right now. It would be so much easier for you guys to become millionaires than it is for me. So much easier. You have so much going for you. And there are true ways you can do it. I mean, it's not hard at all. It's not hard at all. It just takes a little discipline. That's all it takes. It's not hard. Just discipline. And it's something that everybody in this planet could do. No exceptions, right? And yet they don't do it. They don't understand. They don't understand the power of time. Right? I don't even know why I'm talking about this. This is totally not about graphing slightly harder fractions. Am I still recording this? Oh my god.
Nice lecture.
But anyways, I'm gonna do something like that for you guys. It's gonna be sort of my gift to you guys, because I personally feel you need it. I mean, it's like you have this amazing potential, and most of you have never been told it, and I'm excited about sharing that with you. Because,
When are we going to do that?
I'm not sure yet. I haven't finished organizing it and setting it up yet, but I'm working on it. So, but I promise you that's my gift, so I will do it. So anyways, graphing slightly harder fractions is really cool. I wasn't going to do this, and I thought, then I was singing, this is really cool. And it's not useful
We should do
to me,
something that involves
but
parts.
it's really cool. And it's something you guys know how to do everything to graph this. Now, do you notice that doesn't look like the other ones we were graphing? Remember the other ones we were graphing, what was it? It was y is equal to something like a over x minus h plus k. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah.
Right? So if it was x minus 3, I would go to the right 3, right? And create my vertical asymptote. And then if that were 5, I would go up 5 and write my horizontal asymptote. Remember that? You guys remember that? Right? Okay. But we don't have that here. It's kind of a weird thing. So what we're going to do is something that you already know how to do. We're going to go ahead and we're going to, every fraction is a division problem. So we are going to divide this, right? We're going to divide it out longhand right now. So here we go.
We're done with this, Gary.
So we're going to we got 2x minus 1. So 2x minus 1 goes in the box. X minus 2 goes outside the box. And I am going to
Simplify.
I am going to divide this into this, right? So this one happens to be really easy, right? To divide. X goes into 2x how many times?
2.
2. So I'm going to just put a 2 right here, right? You with me? 2 times, now what's the next thing I do? Sakara, what's the next thing I do?
You would minus 1. Subtract.
So I'm dividing, wait, let's look at this again. This is the numerator. This is the denominator. I'm dividing this into this. The only thing I look at is the x.
Okay. So then you go 2 multiplied by x.
Right?
And then 2
So
times
2x
minus 4.
minus 4. Draw my line.
You put
This is now going to be subtracted, right?
Those crossed
So
out.
those crossed out.
And then it's 5. 5.
Wait.
Oh. So it's plus 4, so it's 3.
Okay, so it's 3. So then so up here my answer is
2 plus 3 over x minus 2, which equals y equals 3 over x minus 2 plus 2, which you can graph very easily.
So wait, yes, you see it. So look, what if this is my answer, right? This is the same thing as this. It's the same thing, because all I'm doing is I'm just dividing this into this. Longhand, right? I could say 10 over 5, that's the same thing as 2, right? They're the same thing. When I divide 5 into that, I get 2, right? When I divide this into this, I get this. So now I could write that over here. I could write y is equal to 2 plus 3 over x minus 2. Right? Those are identical equations.
Wait, wouldn't you do 3 over x minus 2 plus 2 though? Because
But
always
we
a
want
over
it to
x
be
minus
in
h
this
plus
format,
3.
don't we? Right? So the 2, we'd like to move the k back over to the right. So I'm going to write this first. I'm going to take the 2 and move it over here. So my final equation is y is equal to 3 over x minus 2 plus 2. And that is now in my graphing method.
Yes.
Graphing thing. So to graph this would be a piece of cake, right? Immediately I'm going to go like this. I'm going to do my vertical and horizontal asymptotes, right? So I'm getting better at it, saying it, right? Isn't that impressive? I'm getting it.
Just write the abbreviation.
Yeah, but asymptotes, sorry. Okay, so we have, this will be the only one that you watch all year, right?
Yep.
I'm sure.
No, we're gonna save this to the favorites.
Oh no.
Okay,
Just gonna watch this over and over.
so what is my what is my vertical asymptote going to be?
2. No,
X equals 2. So I go over 2 and I do my vertical asymptote, right? And then what do I do with this 2?
Y equals 2.
Y is equal to 2. So I'm going to go up 2 and I'm going to do a vertical asymptote there. And I know that that is where I'm going to pretend is my origin, right?
And then you just graph and you make
And
it
then I'm
add-
just graphing, we've taken care of the negative 2. So I'm going to cross that out. We've taken care of the 2. I'm going to cross that out. All we have left is 3 over x. So I'm going to graph.
Make the T-chart.
I'm going to graph y is equal to 3 over x, right? So I'm going to do a t-chart really fast. T-chart really fast.
Release the T-chart. 3, 2, 1.
Release the baby.
Just do
All
3,
right,
2, 1.
what is my undefined value?
Hello.
0. So I'm going to come down here and put a 0 and write undefined. And I know I have to have stuff behind, below, before it and after it. So we'll
3, 2,
do
1.
like, how about,
Negative 3.
No, 1 and 2 and 3. Those are
No.
perfect.
all right, yeah,
Negative six,
-1, -2,
negative two,
-3,
-3.
that's fine. And then
It's just-
1, 2, and 3. And
Negative
so,
1, negative 1.5, and negative 3.
negative 3, negative 1.5, is that right?
Yep.
And then negative 1,
3. Yeah, 1.
right? And then this will be just the opposite. It'll be positive 3, positive 1.5, positive 1, right? Okay, so that's so easy to graph. So now I'm pretending that this is my origin, right? You guys with
Just
me?
ignore the other one.
So here we go. Yeah, I'm going to just make it a little, so I can go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, okay, boom. Okay, and then, okay. So anyways, we got, where are we? So negative 3, negative 1. So a negative 3, boom, negative 1, boom, right here. All right, I didn't do this right, but okay. Negative 2, negative 1.5, negative 1.5, it's right there. Negative 3 is negative 1. Wait a minute. Negative 1 is negative 3, sorry. There we go. No, it goes to here, sorry, it's down here. 1, 2, 3, oh, sorry, it's down here.
Wait, that's where
3.
it's going.
So it's going to be like this. Immediately I can see this curve. That's beautiful. All right, and then I've got 1, 3, right? 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, boom. And I've got, where am I? 2, 1.5, right there, and 3, 1, boom. So there, I can see this one too. Beautiful. Easy. Easy peasy. All I had to do was just divide it out, right? So homework tonight is going to be actually 2 problems like that. Dividing them out. You have to divide them out using long division. And then write it in proper order like this. Take the answer, right? I guess I get rid of it now. There's just 2 of those. And then
There's only 2
there,
problems
and then
on the whole sheet.
and then there is a I'm going to start giving you on and off standardized tests
What?
practice,
It's options though.
which are easy,
Oh yeah, because you just
Right.
pick whichever one is the best answer.
right? Right?
So easy.
Wait, it's homework or it's test?
Oh, just as homework, just practice. It's fun. right?
Can we start
And so
now?
all you have to do, yeah, I'm gonna let you guys start now, and then the people who are gonna take the test can have go take the test. So,
on my way to
Wait, the test is stuff we did. Wait, is the video on?
what's the substitution for exam?